We're here at Intersolar, North America, at the Greentech Media Growth Opportunities in Utility Scale Solar Conference. I'm with Bob Powell, the CEO of Solar Power Partners, who's going to tell us a little bit more about his company. So, Bob, thanks for joining us. Maybe you can start out with just giving our viewers a little bit of background on Solar Power Partners.
Sure, and thanks, Brett. Solar Power Partners, we are an independent solar power producer, a developer, an owner of solar projects. We're actually based in Mill Valley, California, just north of San Francisco, but we have a nationwide scope. And so what we do is we actually, as I say, own the solar projects, and we typically will own, build, construct, and manage our solar power plants, if you will, and sell them to our customers through the use of a power purchase agreement. And we currently have over 40 projects in operation. We have 14 megawatts, over 14 megawatts as well, operating capacity, and many more under construction right now. And so what we are fundamentally is an independent solar power producer, and our vision is to be America's premier independent solar power producer. Maybe not the largest, but certainly the best as we view it.
The solar market obviously is a space that's growing, but it seems like there are certain, let's call them obstacles or barriers that prevent customers from putting solar on their rooftops. So how do you see Solar Power Partners helping to grow the market and helping to solve some of these barriers?
Okay, it's a great question. It's one that I think we have a really good solution for. You're right, there are barriers to putting solar on rooftops, on the ground, with all of our customers. And so one of the most powerful vehicles we have in this marketplace is the power purchase agreement. And so we traditionally sell power to our customers with a contract that allows someone who wants solar to not pay any money up front, but they get a solar system that will provide performance over 20 to 30 years at a fixed price over that time period. Because the big barrier to entry for many people is the large cost of a solar system.
Right, the upfront.
Right, the upfront. Because you're basically buying for an asset that will last 20 to 30 years and provide electricity, but it's difficult to finance that in one large transaction. If you're at the residential side, which we don't do typically, you have the same issue, but if you're a company or a government agency, it is a little bit more difficult for you to do it. So our solution is no money up front with a power purchase agreement, long-term contract, and giving you price surety as well. And that's another great thing about what we do. So as utilities raise their prices, our customers know exactly how much the power will be coming out of our solar power plants. And so I think that's a big thing that we can do to help, and probably the most powerful thing to help the marketplace grow. I think there are other things as well, but that's probably the predominant one.
Right. I imagine one of the other benefits might be that you guys are sort of on the hook for maintaining and taking care of the systems. Is that right? Or do you help out with the sort of like sense of maintaining and kind of keeping an eye on the system for them?
Yeah, there's no doubt that if you aren't in the solar business, operating and maintaining a system would be a pretty daunting task. And so that's part of what we do. We take the burden off of our customers in doing something that really isn't their primary business or focus. And so that's a big advantage as well. And I would say behind the scenes, things that our customers don't see that are difficult to do would be thinking of what is the right technology for this roof or this particular ground situation. We make those decisions every day, and someone who doesn't do that really isn't as expert, so we can make much better decisions on the technology that provides the most amount of power at a reasonable price for our customers. And that's something that again, if you don't do it every day, you really don't want to think about. What you want is clean energy that is reliable at a price that's affordable and you can depend on.